Hi, Sandy Plains teachers. Today's Tech Tip Tuesday, we're going to focus on Dreambox since our professional development on Monday was also about Dreambox. Just wanted to give you sort of a go-to way to explore different options that you have in Dreambox and really just to familiarize yourself with it so that you know what your kids are doing during this time that they're on the program. So I'm going to take you to Dreambox. If you don't already know how to get there, you go ahead and log in. Learning Management. And it'll be down here on the left side, Dreambox. So it logs you in. And this is all this good stuff that we're going to worry about once we actually know how the program itself works. So what I wanted to show you today, because keep in mind, like Mr. Harrington said yesterday, all first, second, and third grade students should be using Dreambox every day. And I know it's hard now without the devices, but it will become more manageable. Fifth grade, we have that intervention program, so you can keep watching to take a look at this. If you just click resources, it has video tutorials for you and how to get started. So if you have started Dreambox or you're thinking about getting it up and going, this tutorial is great to watch. It also has a best practice guide. And here it says, once they do the pre-assessment, allow 15 to 20 minute sessions throughout the week. So you want to give them enough time so that they're able to progress and show that progress. So I just wanted to show you how to get to these Dreambox resources. And so you have all of these over here, teacher tools for whole group lessons to explore. But I also wanted to show you how to manage your kids. So if you wanted to go ahead and get their username and passwords to give out to them, you could do that. So I am going to go to Miss Wolcott, just because I added her in today. And Miss Wolcott, we want to change edit password setting to text. And for some grade levels, they automatically do that. And then if you look over here, you have her class list. Here's their username. And then here's their password. So like I said, you can make a card for them and maybe laminate one for them to have if you're going to do that, or I can do that for you. If you are going to do that, please also print the parent invitation that's right here and staple another copy of their login, because kids can then go home and play in the arcade. So all day they're like earning coins, and then they go home and they can earn the arcade. So that brings me back to how do we make it so they are not getting in the arcade at school. So once you take a look at the parent invitation, I would also change how many arcades students are allowed to play per day. They default set it at 1. I'd change it to 0 because that's how you want to get them on at home. And then you hit update. So Miss Wolcott's class is now updated. If you wanted to then go into my account, you can see for primary, which this is grades 1 and 2, you would only want them to go to the arcade during non-school hours. So you just want to uncheck allow access to arcade Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They cannot get on while they're in school, but as soon as they get home, they can get on. And then you want to make sure that you're saving that. So that's just a quick tutorial. If you watch this and you need any help getting started, email me, please. I would love to come in and help you get started, or do it from afar, however you feel comfortable. So remember to fill out the reflection log for CNDU credit, or, just feedback helps too. Thanks for watching. Bye.